today was an exciting day. There's so many highlights. Like one thing that is really clear, like Magnus losing against Ali Reza Firouzja in a mad time scramble. That was just insane.
Yeah, what's most insane for me was the flagging. I mean, it's just insane to see even at this level, no increment changes the game. I mean, it's just like you have to change your strategy. You have to really know what you're doing. You got to be fast too as well. And I mean, even Firouzja beating Magnus, like with a king and the knight versus queen, king, bishop, it just never happens, especially not a top level chess. But with that flagging possibility, no increment, anything is possible. So of course it shows that through the rest of the tournament, people are going to be thinking about that in every game when it comes to the time.
But you know, you were doing the commentary. We all in the comms room, we went wild. It was the most insane thing I ever saw.
Yeah, it was.
We were
insane.
cheering, we were in shock. Like, I mean, Magnus losing on time never happens. Like you said, the players aren't used to it, and that's where age comes into play. Magnus maybe a bit older, a bit slower than Alireza. We saw it as well with Abdu Satrov against Vidit, flagging there as well. You have to do it for the team, right? No morals, no ethics. You just have to get it done, get any result by any means possible.
Absolutely. That's why I like to say, like, king, rook, I will flag you. It doesn't matter. I don't care. And you see it all the time online, like even in Title Tuesdays for a small of event, that is not small, but you know, smaller prize money wise, you know, I see it all the time. People are trying to flag, especially even Hikaru himself. He's trying to flag whoever with king, rook, and with increment, right? So it's very possible, but without the increment here, all this money on the line, psychology too as well, it's a lot, but I mean, flagging is part of the game. So.
Yeah, but also PBG Alaskan
Oh my
Knights.
goodness.
They are just dominating. They're just racking up the points. And that last match that we saw against just now, it was just incredible. You know, it came down to one game. Nihal Sarin just winning.
They have the best player so far, the top scorer, Nihal Sarin. He's won everything, and not just winning, but winning in style. And he might be the wild card, the one who gets them over the line. He's the difference maker, Nihal. This is his breakthrough event.
Yeah, that was so impressive for me. And it was quite kind of topsy-turvy for the Upgrad Mumbai Masters, because they started off, you know, with a big win, but then they had to hang around. Of course, they lose there in the end to PBG Alaskan Knights.
It was so close. Like, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave started off beating Anand. Like, that is crazy, especially with black. Anand nearly never loses with white.
Right.
But then, of course,
tactic.
Anyone could beat anyone, right?
Yeah, especially in the time control. I mean, PBG Alaskan Knights are a force to be reckoned with. They've won every single match and with big margins, except this last one with the against the Mumbai Masters there. It was really difficult. Obviously, Mumbai Masters are in great form to be able to only lose by just that small margin. As you saw, PBG Alaskan Knights were crushing everything. 16 points, 17 points. Like, it's not even close, you know, but except this last match, which says a lot about the Mumbai Masters. So, of course, they may be right on the tail of those PBG Alaskan.
Okay, predictions. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the Knights or some surprises in
Maybe
store?
the Bishops, which is not a team. But no, in fact, PBG Alaskan Knights, I actually I mean, they're my favorite right now.
There was also something in the air for the Triveni Continental Kings, because, you know, they had really dodgy positions going back to their match against the Alpine Pipers. And they turned it around. I know there was flagging involved, you know. we've been there, we discussed it. But it was a massive score in the end.
Right, yeah, absolutely. It was just it was massive scores for like a few matches, and then some were a little bit different here. But there's still so much chess to be played. As I've noticed last year, TCK or Triveni Continental Kings, they had the same type of story last year. They started out very bad, and then at some point, I was even talking with one of the staff, and they were saying that he remembers someone actually just counting them out. They're like, "Oh, how's it feel? You guys, you know, making them feel bad? You guys suck, basically. You're not gonna do anything." And then they got kind of hot out of nowhere and won the entire event, right? So it's still possible.
Yeah.
Anything is still possible here. Obviously, the PBG Alaskan Knights are hot right now, but it's still a lot of chess left, a lot of days.
And I'm not just saying this because he's a friend, but I do have a feeling Magnus is going to wake up now and inspire the Alpine Pipers. I don't know, to tournament victory.
Yeah.
But I think they've got a hot streak ahead at some point.
Yeah, they've got a very strong team. It's just somehow they just need to get motivated. I mean, we're talking early days. I mean, they've only played 2 matches, so it's not the end of the world if you drop one. And especially with this time control, you know, 20 minutes for all your moves, no increment. It gets really panicky and frantic out there. It's a lot of drama.
A lot of drama, but day 2 in the books.
Yeah. Day 3 tomorrow.
Let's go.